We're here again at Little Pub in Fairfield for another Star 99.9 Acoustic Session, and we're here with John Kay. Hey, John.
How are you?
I'm great. It's been, 5 years since we did this?
That is crazy.
It's
dude.
insane
Has it
to
really
think
been
about.
5 years?
Yeah, so for people who don't know, we did an acoustic session at the radio station in Milford.
Yeah.
Right around Christmas time, 2019, and we were in that first floor, and it was, to be honest, it was a party.
It was a party. I remember it vividly. It doesn't feel like 5 years ago. It feels
Right.
like maybe a year ago. But that was so much fun.
And we had some of your friends and family came
Yeah.
up. You played a big set. Like, it was a blast.
Yeah, we made the most of it. We had everybody packed in that little room. And
Yeah.
we just hung out with everybody. That was such a good time. And I'm so happy that we have a reason to kind of be back in
Right.
the same room again. We're
Yeah,
back.
thanks for doing another one for us.
Oh, I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
So what have you been up to since, music-wise, life-wise? I know you're from Florida. Were you still living there?
Let me just condense 5
Yeah.
years.
Right.
Wow, I can't believe it's been that long. Had 2 kids. I have 2
Oh,
boys.
nice. Congrats.
Yeah.
Same here. I have 2 girls.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Had a album ready, scrapped it, and started over
Oh, man.
and rewrote an entire album. And I'm thankful I kind of had the time to, rediscover what I was feeling and the
Yeah.
changes. Becoming a father,
Yeah.
things change a little bit.
Totally.
Your priorities change a little bit. And I felt like the music needed to kind of follow that. And so I took the time, rewrote an album, and now I'm so happy that I did that.
Yeah.
And I just feel so good about the music we've put out with Honey and what we're about to roll out.
Yeah, so Honey, at the first time I heard it, I'm like, well, this song is fantastic. It's a great song. And
Thank
the
you.
video, so I'm sure people have asked you about this, but the bees. Let's talk about the bees.
The bees were real.
They were real. That's what I was going to say. 'Cause
Very.
one of the shots, you're holding a bee on your Instagram.
Yeah.
And then in the video, it's the beekeeper suit, it's the whole thing. So did you have to go somewhere, like
It
a
was-
beekeeping place?
It was amazing. We went to this place called the Valley Hive. They
Okay.
invited us to shoot the entire video there.
Oh,
we brought
wow.
a trailer and a set design. We built an entire set, painted that yellow room that I'm in. We
Yeah.
built that on the grounds and spent the entire day learning all about the process
Oh,
of
that's
extracting
neat.
honey, which was incredible. And
So this wasn't just a soundstage. You went and did the whole thing.
we were there from sunrise to sunset.
That's amazing.
And it was incredible. I felt so alive just learning about how incredible the process is and how it's a grind, man.
Yeah.
Like going from the Hive, who they treat genuinely like family.
Yeah.
And then delicately taking everything, learning what a hot knife is and how to cut everything open and extract the honey all
Yeah.
the way down to, it was really, really special.
That's
and
really
I felt
neat.
really, really good leaving the set.
And it's one of those things that bees get a bad rap. Everyone's kind of scared of bees.
I didn't
but-
get stung once.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, we have the suits, obviously, and you just you get what you put out.
Yeah.
I was just staying calm, being like, I'm one with the
With the
bees.
Did they give you any honey to take home? Did they
Yeah.
sell? Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
it's the
sure
best honey
amazing.
I've ever had.
Yeah, that
I mean,
raw.
fresh, raw, like cutting it, extracting it, and then into
Yeah.
a jar, and then trying it. It was the coolest thing I've ever
That's
had.
crazy.
So yeah, I took some home.
When you thought of the song, you were writing that song. Did you have like bees in your mind or honey in your mind, or were you just focused on the? theme
Not
of
at
the song?
all. I actually had I was having some anxiety when we wrote that song. I was beating myself up. I was kind of in that crossover part of like, who am I? What do
Yeah.
I say?
Yeah.
I know that this stuff isn't right, but where am I going? And I was having this little kind of moment where I was insecure about what I was trying to write.
Mm-hmm.
And I called my wife on the way to a session. I was like, babe, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I miss you guys and I'm all the way out here in LA and I don't know what I'm doing. And blah.
Yeah.
And she was like, just calm down. And if you run out of ideas, write a song about how we call each other honey or something. And I took that into the room and I was like, I don't have any ideas. Revert, what did she say? Write a song called Honey. Hey, I want to write a song called Honey.
That's
and so
amazing.
the song is actually about breaking through anxiety.
Wow.
And the transition, we tried to kind of make that in a sound, and we build that kind of pre-chorus up, and then we pull all the air out of it,
Yeah.
and then the scene changes when you say, ooh, honey, it gets me through. And in making that song, I found joy right on the other side of making it. We're having so much fun in 2 hours just making the song.
That's incredible. I mean, it really shows that, if you try to sit down and write a song, it's much more difficult than if it just spontaneously comes about
Yeah.
like that. That's amazing. That's great.
And it's been joy ever since.
Yeah.
Bringing this song out and playing it and seeing people kind of light up.
Yeah.
And I realized that's, if I could sum up, having all this time to really think about, oh man, changing, becoming a father. What do I want to be moving forward? It's I just want to bring light and joy to people through music. I think that's like the
awesome.
purest form of doing what I do.
Totally. And so when I first listened to the song, I always like to listen to new songs I haven't heard yet in the car because I feel like when I'm driving, I have the most focus. Like I'm not in my office, I'm not running around the house. So I always listen to new music in the car. If somebody has never heard your music before, what would be the ideal setting that you would want them to listen to your songs?
I think bumping it in the car would be good.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. Like you and I are probably like the car is stimulating enough to where we can actually like focus.
Yeah.
Some people get a little tense. I think, middle of the day, like at the house, when you want to just kind of like unwind and vibe and put something like to go alongside you. Yeah. Or in the car. Yeah. Feel good. It's all feel good.
Or like the open road, like road trips are my favorite for listening to new songs.
Same.
Yeah.
You can, especially if you want to deep dive into a project, it's a great time to do that. Like my wife and I drive up to Long Island from Orlando twice a year.
Oh, wow. How long does that take?
Like 17 hours.
How many stops?
I mean, with two kids.
Yeah, right.
And, we try to break it up. We try to make it like,
snacks.
close to Virginia if I can the first night.
Nice.
I don't know. It's a long drive, but it gives me time to kind of like you do that, like kind of go deep into something that I didn't expect and really enjoy music.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. So what's next? What's the year got for you?
Oh man, we're getting busy, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of planning and everything is starting to kind of unfold. So I'm going to Japan and Korea in a few weeks.
Nice.
And then we have a ton of new music that's going to be coming out right after. And then that's going to lead into just a busy back half of the year.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's always good to be busy.
I'm trying to get, I was thinking about it like, we if we never met in 2019, but like other than the events that we did with you, we didn't really tour. Like we didn't really get the chance
the whole
to
world changed. Yeah.
And some people have this is their wedding song and they've never been able to hear me sing it.
Right.
And it's like we've never done that. And so it's important. It's been really important as we come back this time around to make it available on all sides of it and do what I love to. I love to sing acoustic sessions, acoustic settings, live performances, and
see the fans.
Yeah. So it's a lot of planning and gearing up for that and just kind of, again, spreading joy, light, and positivity through music.
I love it. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for doing this. We know you got a busy schedule. So
seriously, an honor to be here. I'm so happy that we're back.
And we'll try to not make it 5 years again before we see each other again.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
All right, starting at 9.9 Acoustic Sessions here at Little Pub in Fairfield with John Kay.